It's been a real fun event for me. I've met a lot of people and had the chance to really talk about the OSU program a lot today, and that's good anytime you can talk about your school.
Have you been able to interact with some of the other players, people from other teams, and media from other areas?
I talked to some of the players. I've met all the media. I can. I can't remember any names, but I met a lot of people, and I met a lot of people today that it was real fun.
Josh mentioned that talking about your team, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, gets him excited. Do you feel the same way?
Oh yeah, I mean, anytime you put in as much work as we putting in, you're just ready to get out there and show what we got. So I'm just ready to put it all out on the field. Preseason talk doesn't really matter until you get out there and actually execute and win, and that's what I'm ready to do that.
What's been the number one question that you've heard today?
Um, Preseason ranked number one. How do you feel about that? And my answer has been, I mean, it's good for the people who've got us to this point, but it doesn't really mean anything as a player because we have to go out and execute.
Defensively, you have Glenn Spencer as a D coordinator by himself, promoted up. Does that change things, or does that bring the same mentality for you guys?
It doesn't change much for the linebackers because he's been the same coach for me for 4 years. It's just what he's instilled in us in the linebacker room is now going to be translated over to the other positions. So I think overall you're going to see a change in the defense as far as being more aggressive, being more confident in our ability to carry out our assignment, and he's going to do a good job of implementing game plans week to week so that we can have the success that we want.
I mean, Rachetti was here and talking about the 2011 season and their success. You were on that team. How can you bottle up the leadership and that type of stuff within you and seeing the progression of the program? And from a senior standpoint, does that carry over these seasons
Yeah,
past that?
I mean, you take a lot from seasons like that. You see how things were done that year to lead to the success that we had in 2011, and you take that and you use it and you try to implement certain things into the team that we have now. So just learning from those guys is going to help us out this year, and learning from their successes as well as their mistakes.
What's the talent level like on this squad going into 2013?
I think it's not so much as talent that's going to help us win is the experience and the know-how that's going to help us. We've got guys that have been to war before and guys that are willing to sacrifice their individual successes for the team's success. So, I mean, if you got a bunch of guys that have one common goal in mind and not a bunch of individual goals in mind, I mean, that team is destined for success. I mean, it's just the ability that this team to have one vision. That's what separates us.
What has kind of been your determination this spring and summer to get better? What drives you each day to go out there and work hard?
Just to be the best player that I can be for the team. My team is counting on me to be this. This is what I need to be. My team is counting on me to be in the best shape that I need to be in. I need to get there. They're counting on me to make certain plays. I need to make those plays. So that drives me every day in the weight room.
Is the accountability factor something that's within the individual player, or is it a program thing?
Um, it's both. I'm accountable to myself because I expect that other people want this from me, so I put a lot of pressure on myself, and it translates over to the team because I can go up to a Calvin Barnett and say, hey man, you can run a little bit harder than that, and him not feel threatened or you know you know bad about that. So I mean, it translates all over the team.
Is it